everyone, I am Angela C. Sabidor, and now I will going to solve 5 problems based on the given problem set. So, come on, let's start! In problem number 1, if it takes m hour to grade a set of papers, what is the grader's rate in job per hour? So the given is time is equals to m hour. The formula that we will going to use is 1 over t, where t is the time taken by the person to finish a task. So the answer would be the grader's rate is 1 over m jobs per hour. That is the answer.
A rectangle has a length 2 meters less than twice its width. When 5 meters are added to the width, the resulting figure is a square with an area of 144 square meter. Find the dimensions of the original rectangle.
The given are length is equals to 2 meters less than twice its width. The width is equals to w meters, and w plus 5 meters is equals to the side of the square with an area of 144 square meters. The required is we need to find the dimensions of the original rectangle. So, in this given problem, we will going to use the formula of A is equals to s squared, where a is equals to 144 and s is equals to w plus 5. So this is the formula that we will going to use, where a is equals to s squared, where a is equals to 144 and s is equals to 5 meters are added to the width. So a is equals to 144 equals to the quantity of w plus 5 raised to the power of 2. 144 is equals to w times squared is w squared plus 2 times w is equals to 2w times 5 is equals to 10w plus 5 raised to the power of 2 is equals to 25. Next is we will going to apply the addition property of equality. Add negative 144 to the both side of the equation. 144 plus negative 144 is equals to w squared plus 10w plus 25 plus negative 144. Positive times negative is equals to negative, so it will lead to 144 minus 144 equals w squared plus 10w. Positive times negative is equals to negative 144. And now, we will going to write it in a standard form. W squared plus 10W positive 25 minus 144 is equals to negative 119 equals to 144 minus 144 is equals to 0. Since the quadratic equation is already written in a standard form, factor the expression w squared plus 10w minus 119 is equals to 0. Its factor form is w plus 17 times w minus 7 is equals to 0. Next is we will going to apply the zero product property for the first solution, which is the w plus 17. Transpose the positive 17 to the right side of the equation. W is equals to negative 17. The equation will become negative 17 is one of the solution. For the second solution, w minus 7 is equals to 0. Transpose the negative 7 to the right side of the equation. The equation will become w equals to positive 7. 7 is the solution. But since length and measurement cannot be negative, the only valid solution is 7 meters because width cannot be a negative quantity. This means that the width is 7 meters.
Since we already have the value of width, which is 7 meters, in order to get the length, we need to substitute the value of width.
Length is equals to 2 meters less than its width. So 2 times the value of width, which is the 7 meters, minus 2. 2 times 7 is equals to 14 minus 2. 14 minus 2 is equals to 12. Therefore, the original rectangle has the width of 7 meters and a length of 12 meters. In problem number 3, a small business estimates that the value of B of t of a copy machine is decreasing according to the function defined by V of t is equals to 5,000 times 2 raised to the power of negative 0.15t, where t is the number of years that have elapsed since the machine was purchased, and V of t is in dollars.
In letter A, what was the original value of the machine? B is what is the value of the machine 5 years after purchase. Give your answer to the nearest dollar. And letter C, what is the value of the machine 10 years after the purchase? Give your answer to the nearest dollar.
In letter A, t is equals to 0 because it represents the initial time when the machine was purchased. To find the original value of the machine, we substitute t is equals to 0 into the function v of t is equals to 5,000 times 2 raised to the power of negative 0.15t. The equation becomes v of 0 is equals to 5,000 times 2 raised to the power of negative 0.15 times 0. So v of 0 is equals to 5,000 times 2. Negative 0.15 times 0 is equals to 0. Always remember that any number raised to the power of 0 is equals to 1. So v of 0 is equals to 5,000 times 1. So v of 0 is equals to 5,000. Therefore, the original value of the machine is $5,000.
In letter B, what is the value of the machine 5 years after purchase? Give your answer to the nearest dollar.
In letter B, t is equals to 5 because it represents the value of the machine 5 years after the purchase. To find the value of the machine 5 years after the purchase is we need to substitute t is equals to 5 into the function v of t is equals to 5,000 times 2 raised to the power of negative 0.15 t. The equation becomes v of 5 is equals to 5,000 times 2 raised to the power of negative 0.15 times 5. V of 5 is equals to 5,000 times 2. Negative 0.15 times 5 is negative 0.75. Input the expression to the calculator of 5,000 times 2 raised to the power of negative 0.75. The result is approximately V of 5 is approximately $2,973. Therefore, the value of the machine 5 years after the purchase is $2,973. Next is the letter C. What is the value of the machine 10 years after the purchase? Give your answers to the nearest dollar. In letter C, T is equals to 10 because it represents the value of the machine 10 years after the purchase. To find the value of the machine 10 years after the purchase is we need to substitute that T is equals to 10 to the function of B of T is equals to 5,000 times 2 raised to the power of negative 0.15 T. The equation becomes V of 10 is equals to 5,000 times 2 raised to the power of negative 0.15 times 10. V of 10 is equals to 5,000 times 2. Negative 0.15 times 10 is negative 1.5. If you will input this expression to the calculator, the result is approximately V of 10 is approximately $1,768. Therefore, the value of the machine 10 years after the purchase is $1,768. In the fourth problem, assuming you want to minimize the amount of work required, tell whether you would use substitution or elimination method to solve each system. Explain your answers, then solve the system. So I choose the letter C, which is the 3x minus 2y is equals to 0 and 9x minus 8y is equals to 7. The given system of equations can be solved easily by elimination method because the coefficients of both variables are multiples. So we will going to eliminate one variable in order to solve for the value of the other variable. In this case, we will going to eliminate the term with the variable x. To do that, multiply negative 3 to the equation 1. So this is our equation 1. And this is our equation 2. So we will going to use the equation 1 to eliminate the term with the variable x by multiplying negative 3. So negative 3 times 3x minus 2y is equals to 0. Negative 3 times 3x is equals to negative 9x. Negative 3 times negative 2y is equals to positive 6y. Negative 3 times 0 is equals to 0. So this is our equation 3. The next step is to add the equation 3 and equation 2. Negative 9x plus 6y is equals to 0 since this is our equation 3 plus the equation 2 which is the 9x minus 8y is equals to 7. Negative 9x plus 9x is equals to 0. Positive 6y plus negative 8y is equals to negative 2y. Equals to 0 plus 7 is equals to 7. Adding the two equations, we get negative 2y is equals to 7. Next is divided both sides of the equation by negative 2. Cancel out the negative 2 in the left side of the equation. We get y is equals to negative 7 half. Since we already know what is the value of our y is equals to negative 7 half, we substitute the value of y to the equation 1 to get the value of x. So, our equation 1 is 3x minus 2y is equals to 0. 3x minus 2 times y is equals to negative 7 half equals 0. 3x negative 2 times negative 7 halves is equals to positive 7 equals 0.
Next is we need to transpose the positive 7 to the right side of the equation. The equation will become 3x is equals to negative 7. To get the x, we need to divide both sides by 3. Cancel out the 3. In the left side of the equation, we get x is equals negative 7 over 3. Our solution is negative 7 over 3 and negative 7 half.
To check if the solutions make the equations true, substitute the value of x and y to the equation 1 and equation 2 to know if it does make the equations true. So our equation 1 is 3x minus 2y is equals to 0. 3 times the value of x, which is the negative 7 thirds, minus 2 times the value of y, which is the negative 7 half, is equals to 0. 3 times negative 7 thirds is equals to negative 7. Negative 2 times negative 7 halves is positive 7 equals to 0. Negative 7 plus 7 is equals to 0 is equals to 0. So it is true. It does make the equation true. In the equation 2, 9x minus 8y is equals to 7. 9 times the value of x, which is the negative 7 thirds, minus 8 times the value of y, which is the negative 7 halves, is equals to 7. 9 times negative 7 thirds is equals to negative 21. Negative 8 times negative 7 halves is equals to positive 28 equals 7. Negative 21 plus 28 is equals to positive 7 equals 7. So, it is also make the equations true. The ordered pair, negative 7 thirds and negative 7 halves, is the solution of the system since it does make the equations true.
This is the fifth problem. A popular fruit drink is made by mixing fruit juices. Such a drink with 50% juice is to be mixed with another drink that is 30% juice to get 200 liters of a drink that is 45% juice. How much of each should be used?
So these are the given based on the problem. So the given are the volume of the juice with 50% mixture is equal to 0.50x. The volume of the juice with 30% mixture is equal to 0.30y, and the desired mixture is equal to 45% or 0.45, and the total volume of the desired mixture is equal to 200, or 200 times 0.45 is equals to 90. Find the amount of 50% juice mixture and 30% mixture that should be used.
Our equation is 0.50x plus 0.30y is equals to 90. This is the equation 1. And x plus y is equals to 200. This is the equation 2. Now, we will going to solve equation 2 in terms of x. X is equals to 200 minus y. This is the equation 3. Now, we will going to substitute the equation 3 to equation 1. Our equation 1 is 0.50x plus 0.30y is equals to 90. 0.50 times x, which is 200, minus y plus 0.30y is equals to 90. 0.50 times 200 is equals to 100. 0.50 times negative y is negative 0.50y plus 0.30y is equals to 90. And now, we will going to arrange the terms by putting all the terms with variable y in the left side of the equation and all the constants in the right side of the equation, then combine. 0.50y plus 0.30y is equals to 90 minus 100. So this is the continuation. Negative 0.50y plus 0.30y equals 90 minus 100. Negative 0.50y plus 0.30y is equals to negative 0.2y equals negative 10. Divide both sides by negative 2. Y is equals to 50. Now, we can solve for x. X plus y is equals to 200. X plus 50 is equals to 200. X equals to 200 minus 50. X is equals to 150. Therefore, 150 liters of 50% juice mixture and 50 liters of 30% juice mixture should be used.